What up, everybody, and a very good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. It is Wednesday, and this is the third of our 4 shows today, Essentials Corner, where we bring you essential information on essential items. And we do it in a corner. No, we don't, actually. What we're going to do over the course of this show is bring you essential information on all things tools. Now, we've got a brand new launch here in the UK, which we're going to talk about first up. And then later on in the show, we're going to show you lots of other tools that we have on this show, which you may or may not have, but tools which we think are very worthwhile having if craft is your thing. And then towards the end of the show, final 50 minutes or so, you know what happens in Essentials Corner. We might not do. We sit down and take your questions. So please, and I'm putting us under pressure here because normally when it's Debbie and me together, we normally get a lot of questions. So please start firing in your questions now. Anything to do with crafty tools or just any kind of craft dilemmas in general, really. Anything you want to ask Debbie, I would love to hear from you. We need minimum of 10 questions, really, so that it's nice and full for that 15 minutes or so over the course of the questions that we do at the end of the show. Just to say as well, at 6 o'clock tonight, you've got me on my own, so do make sure you come and join me, because otherwise I'll be very lonely, and it's going to be worth your while, because we are going to get hammered. Yep, we are bringing the hammer down on Crafts Under the Hammer. It'll be 20 items, 3 minutes on each. That'll be your hour. See it, like it, buy it. You won't see it again at that price. Let's say hello to the lovely lady the other side of the studio who's ready to, well, show you loads of great tools. And, well, nothing greater, really, than the launch that we've got today, which is our brand new Cordless glue gun. The lovely Debbie Fisher is here, and we're going to look forward to talking about that in a bit, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? One of my favourite things in the whole industry is tools. I love the fact that I think, as a company, do the best tools around. And boy, do we cover everything. We've got it covered for you. So if you're a new crafter, then this is your place to start. If you're an older crafter and you've been crafting for many years, then you know what all the tools are about, and you can let everyone know because they are so great. And we've got some really cool ones as well, including the brand new glue gun, which I'm super excited to get my hands on because it is cordless. Yes, you heard me right. It's a cordless glue gun. So don't miss out on that, because it is absolutely brilliant. And the best thing about it is it's got coloured glue sticks, which I'm very excited about.
Oh yes, Miss Moneypenny. It's really cool, this, actually. It's
very cool, yes.
It's even got a little stand on there as well. A lot of people were saying that earlier, weren't they? They were going, oh, I love it.
The stand is just brilliant. And more so, I know it sounds silly that you keep wanting to put it down, but it doesn't wobble.
No.
I mean, it's a super lightweight gun, and it is amazing.
Sorry.
They actually do a Nerf gun now, don't they, to fire balls for your dog?
Oh, yes, they do. Yeah, they do. We had one of those ages ago, actually. I think we bought it at like a second-hand store or something. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
But then the thing got clogged and it didn't really fire the balls very far.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Oh, I have to get another one of those for Molly.
Yeah, they're going to have them in the pet shop. My grandson see it. He was like, can we get this now? And I went, no, because you don't want to get that for Teddy. You want to get it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh, so good. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Jan's on the socials for this one. Already in is Kelly O'Sullivan. He says, afternoon, Ben and Debbie. I hope you are feeling better, Debbie. It's nice to see you back. I've just bagged myself the showstopper. Been wanting this since you first showed it, Ben, to the USA.
Yeah, I'm so pleased, and thank you so much. It's great to be back. Honestly, I feel full of vibrancy today.
Lois is in Ohio. Trudy Bickham is in. Jen Chang is in. Sarah Parks is in. JBM says hello, Debbie and Ben and team from Stuttgart.
Hello.
Hello, Stuttgart. Guten Abend. Good evening. Guten Tag. Hello also to Lois, who says, Debbie, I'm so glad that you're better.
Oh, thank you.
Mallory Kellogg, Alison Mason, Sheila Sloggy, Tiffany Sexton, Suzanne Ware in Broken Arrow, Sue Gartland in Oz, and Violet Hastings all in, who says, cordless glue gun, yes please. Before we get on to that, the US weekly deal, the Stash and Stack duo, the Stash and Stack, oh yes. Let's get the Stash and Stack. It's the Stash and Stack and the Stash and Store. Oh yes, the Stash and Stack. doesn't have the dividers, but the station sure does. So you've got the best of all worlds. Oh yes, Miss
Can you
Moneypenny.
only do that accent when you pull a face like that?
Yes. Oh yes, it's not as easy to do, and you don't do the face. I have to do it. I don't know why. Junior. Yes. So the stack. Oh, I can't do it now. The stash and stack. So you're going to get 2 boxes essentially. You guys know what these are because these have been bestsellers for so long. One of the boxes you'll get the dividers with. All right. So if I show you in here, you've got the little slats which are built into the sides of the box. That's where your dividers will go, okay? And you can slot them in and you can bespoke the size of the space. So you can make them big spaces, you can make them small spaces, you can make them teeny, you can make them large, you can take them out. It's entirely up to you. But they will be able to be the size that you want them to be for whatever you're storing in there. One box will contain the slats, the other one won't. So they are perfect for storing all sorts of crafty stuff. I mean, it says on here, first aid kits, craft items, soft toys, decorations, DIY items, party items. I'm thinking like fishing kits. I'm thinking, you know, nuts and bolts and stationery, sewing kits. What?
Batteries, Lego.
Batteries, yeah, Lego.
My daughters have got them. My granddaughters, I gave them to my daughters for my granddaughters for all their like little dolls' clothes, shoes and little
like
bits.
the Barbie dolls, like the shoes and the clothes can get lost so easily, can't they? So they're perfect for that. They're super robust as well. You've got the confident click handles on there, keeping everything safe inside. And of course, as the name suggests, they stack very easily because they've got the indentation in the lid. You can stack these as high as you want. They'll go up to the moon if you want them to. $8 a box, 16 bucks in total. That is a fantastic deal. It is US only. The deal that I want to quickly show you before we talk around it with Debbie is today's brand new launch. So the showstopper element is available in the UK only, but you can get the individuals wherever you are, as far as I am aware. So the cordless glue gun, first of all, £13.59 if you want to go for this on its own, or $15.96. You can see, I mean, it is everything that you need and more. You've got your little slot at the back here where you're going to be plugging it in to charge it. Charge it off the back of your Gemini 2 is going to be the easiest way to do it. There's your slot to be able to put your glue sticks, and then you've got your switch on the side here, on-off switch, precision nozzle, there's your trigger, stand built in. I mean, what more could you want? Someone was asking earlier on as well, is it heavy? It's really super light. It is. It's been ergonomically designed, quick and easy to use. And of course, now look, there's no lead. Stick with sass. Stick with sass.
Do that now in Scottish accent.
Eh? Stick with sass.
I love it.
Oh yes. $13.59 or $15.96. Now you're also going to get glue on a roll. Glue on a roll. Glue on a roll, glue on a roll, glue on a roll, hey! And it is 5 rolls of glue. Oh, these remind me of the, you know when you used to go to the fair and you used to get you used to wear them.
Oh, the glow sticks.
The glow sticks, like headbands and stuff.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
Oh, maybe we could do glow-in-the-dark glue sticks in the future.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Yes, that would be really cool.
Wouldn't
they must
it?
be able to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Look, and those are just, look, they're just...
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Slot in. That is so cool, isn't it? You get 5 90cm glue sticks, which obviously are compatible with. So 5 times 9, 4.5 meters worth of glue you've got right there. And then if you want to go for that individually, $5.59 or $7.96. I think that's such a good idea to have them as longer sticks as well, isn't it?
So that's really good if you like your DIY, if you're going around the house, if you're someone that's into all your woodwork or putting furniture together. I'm going to get one of these for my dad. I'd already decided. I'm thinking for Father's Day because he loves his 3D models. He does all the wooden models. And I think that would be perfect for him, especially because it's not plugged in. So it's just there, it's on a stand.
Do you know what? And you make
brilliant.
such a brilliant point there, because again, I do. You get stuck in this crazy world of crafting. This is going to be like essential for loads of different people, isn't it? Not just crafters.
No, wherever you're working, whether you're in the office, whether you're in the garage, whether you're working in just your household, whether you're doing projects. Honestly, if you've got any repairs to do, think of your leather bags. You know, I mean, I had a leather bag which I had to throw away because my strap was coming apart. Glue that strap now, because that leather is going to glue together with your hot glue gun. It is a super strong bonding glue. If you've knocked one of your kids, or maybe you have knocked something off the shelf in a wooden ornament. I had a big giraffe and that fell over and the nose come off. I wish I'd had a hot glue gun then to stick it back on with, because it would have just been super handy and stuck straight away. And that's the other thing we've got to think about. It's instant stick, instant glue. It dries really quickly. But then if you bring it into the craft world, wow, because you could do so much. If you love decorating projects, if you love decorating glass or stone, if you want to put some baubles and write names on them. I did them at Christmas just before we brought out the big hot glue gun. And then so having that really long cord when you're doing bits around the house and you don't want to keep replacing the glue sticks, it's ideal. I think this showstopper is brilliant value for what you're getting.
Do you know what as well? Not that I've used the cordless, but our glue guns, the hot glue guns really are brilliant. I fixed in work a mobile phone case where the back was coming off, and at the back end of last year, my the bottom of my shoe was coming off.
So I stuck the soles of my granddaughter's shoes back on with my hot glue gun. Yeah.
Honestly, it's so good. So that's your glue on a roll, $5.59, $7.96. You've also then got, and this will be the first thing we talk to Debbie about, is to why we need coloured glue sticks, why we need glittered glue sticks, as you're going to see in a second. But this pack here, look at all of those 40 pearl and pastel glue sticks. You've got 8 different colours in there. Obviously, you choose the colour which is most applicable to you, but you get 40 in there in total. So that is something you can buy individually. They are 25 centimetres long and obviously 7mm in width, so they're going to fit into the glue gun perfectly. And then you've also got, as an individual item, your white pearl and glitter. I mean, come on. Can you see the sparkle there? So you've got the white pearl on the right and then the glitter on the left. Yeah, look at that. Boom. You've got 40 in there, so 20 of each. And again, 25 centimetres in length, 7mm width, £11.99 or $13.56. So that is everything available for you individually. If you do decide, well, I want it all and I want the best price, well, you need to do this. The showstopper, £40 will get you everything that I have just shown you in one fell swoop. You can pop it into your basket, click it out as one item, and that's what most people have been doing today, and then adding in more of the glue sticks, adding in more of the glue on a roll as well. Just before we head over to Debbie, I'm going to talk about, again, why we need coloured glue sticks, why we need glitter glue sticks in just a second as well. Suzanne says, I've received the glue gun last week. I haven't had a chance to give it a try yet, but it is plugged in charging, so it will be ready to go when I'm ready to go. Fred says, Ben, glue with gusto too. Oh yes, glue with gusto. And Sherry says, good morning as well. Just to say, before we get over, we've only got one question for Essentials Corner so far.
Oh, that's not good. Come on, guys. So, you know we like questions.
We do. So the more the better. We need at least 10, please, before we head over there. Let's talk about this, though. And I know you probably want to talk all around the glue guns, but one of the first things that we'll get onto after you've shown us the gun is why we need all the different colours.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been greedy. I got 2, look, so both switched on. And funny enough, I did wonder how long they would take to heat up. This one I heated up about 1/4 to the hour, so it's been on for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And this one I forgot to put on because it was on charge, and it's only been on since 2 minutes to the hour. So, oh no, so this one's about half an hour, and this one, no, actually, yeah, it's about 10 minutes, I think it's been on. So, but it's already coming out. So I don't think it takes long. I think 5 to 10 minutes. Your charge time, you do need to charge it for about 2.5 hours when you first charge it up. And then after you finish using it each time, then just put it back on charge, just put it in. You've got your little wire ours is plugged into the back of the Gemini, which is brilliant that you can do that. But I'm sure if you haven't got the Gemini, you've got a USB plug that you can plug it into, which will be fine. Now, I've purposely got 2 because I've put a glitter one in one side
Yeah.
and a coloured one in the other side. Now they're super long, so you're going to get loads out of them. And the reason we've done this is because lots of people we've noticed on social media, it's become quite a trendy thing to do, is to craft with glue guns. So we then thought, well, why not craft? Because you can colour glue, believe it or not. Lots sticks to glue. So even though we've done a glitter glue, if you want to add more glitter, why it's still a little bit tacky, you can add more glitter if you want to. We don't want the mess of that, which is why we've added the glitter sticks in. You can also apply your gilding wax over the top. You can put gilding flakes, brush them on. They're all going to stick if you let them go slightly tacky. Your coloured ones are really good if you want to sort of decorate anything with and you want to leave the glue showing.
Yeah.
Because we think of glue guns, we talk about them all the time as gluing things and holding things and bonding things together. Because if you like, let's say, heavier items on your craft projects, you might be somebody that loves, you know, you can get like craft beads and stones and all these different mixed media that people put onto canvases. They're actually quite hard to stick to something if you haven't got the right glue. So your hot glue gun, perfect for that, because it's going to hold all your heavy objects onto your canvases. You can then paint them, apply your gilding waxes, anything you want. They're just going to be perfect for that. But if you just want a glue gun and you want to hold it, use either the long reels that you're getting in your showstopper or just your pearlized ones as well. The other one that the glitter glue is good for is on darker cardstock. So literally, if I bring in some black cardstock, it's really good for just doing different projects onto your black card, because you can see it really easily. So all you're going to do is aim it where you want to start your project, and I am just sort of I've got this switched on, freestyling it. So we're literally, I have got this on, haven't I?
You flicked it on.
Oh, the light's not on. Don't tell me it's out of charge. Perhaps this wasn't charged long enough. Let me put it back on. I'll put that one back on charge. Let's use the blue one. We haven't got the glitter one, so we'll use the blue one. Perhaps this one. I don't think they've been charged long enough. We've only charged them not long before the show, and I can't even show you. I can't believe that. Let them charge up. We'll come back to them at the nearer the end, so we've got some more charge on them. Once we've got charge, then we can do them. But just a quick recap of what you can do with them. Literally, if you want to bond things that are super strong and they're not going to come apart, if you want to do, so you were saying yesterday, Ben, you've done the flower forming foam.
Yeah.
You can literally do all your flower forming foam with them. But do you remember a while ago, Sarah done the floating tea cup? So you can actually use your hot glue gun to put your fork or your spoon in the floating teacup. So you put it onto the saucer and then you glue your cup into it, and then you put all your flower forming foam all the way down so it looks like it's floating. So you can use it on that. Great for fixing things, great for the soles of your shoes. So if your shoes are coming apart at the bottom but there's nothing wrong with your shoes, you can glue them together. That'll save you a trip to I say the key repairman, because he normally does the cobblers, yes, but they don't do cobblers anymore, do they? It's the key repairman or the key man that does all the mending of your shoes. So many things that you can do with them, including your art. And I will show you once mine are charged up a little bit more. We should have put them on a bit longer.
Let's have a look at some more comments coming through. Hi to Michelle Wagner-Smith, who joins us from a chilly southeast Michigan. And also Alison, who says, I sent a couple of photos using the Coastal Collection and some dies, all cut with my Mini. Love my Mini. Rhonda says, good morning to Ben, Debbie and team and all my lovely crafty friends from Oak Park, Chicago. We've got one question so far, so please, more questions are what we need. First deal we're going to have a look at is it me or is it Debbie? It is me. Okay. Pokey Tools. Are you talking to me? So I'm really confused now. Am I going? I am. Fine. So Pokey Tools. I mean, you know what a Pokey Tool is, right? And you know how if you can never have too many of these. It's like pens. I always think Pokey Tools. Never have too many pens, because whenever you want a pen, you can never find one. I always imagine it's the same with Pokey Tools. Well, it is the same. Whenever we're over there, you're like, where's the Pokey Tools gone? Get as many of these as you possibly can. They are absolutely brilliant for weeding out your die cuts. Brilliant for weeding out the dies as well. And if you're like me, you find it a very therapeutic thing to do. I mean, obviously, we're tied for kind of time here when we're on the TV. but I would use one of these over a die brush any day because I just love poking out each individual piece. Where are you on that, Debbie? Do you find it fun to do or not? Would you rather
I quite like it. I like that we don't have to, and I just bash my dies down and they fall out. But I actually do quite like it as well. So I actually like more weeding out your dies from your cardstock once you cut it out. I don't know why, but I prefer that to the dies.
Well, you're getting two, and again, you know, if you could get 2, get 4, get 6, get as many as you think you might need and more. £1.59 for a couple is absolutely brilliant. $2.39 stock up. If you've got any questions on Poke Tools, any questions on anything to do with tools, then do get in touch and let us know, because we're about 25 minutes away from answering all of your questions, all one so far. Next up, now a sanding block and this dust cloth, brilliant little crafty tool.
It's so good, honestly. I love this product because I really like sanding back your embossing, and that's what we do it a lot for, but also what it's good for. Do you know I made a card earlier? I'm trying to find, I'm going to just go and grab it, because I distressed the edges of this card. So can you see all those sort of edges of the card? It's even good for once you've done that, to wipe them with the dust cloth, because the dust cloth in here is brilliant because it gets rid. It's like a sticky substance. So you're getting 2 of your blocks. And then you're getting this. Now, what I would do with this, literally, look, it's almost like cheesecloth.
Yeah.
But it's like beeswax.
Yeah,
it's got
it is
like
that, yeah.
wax in it.
Yeah.
Cut a piece of that off, because you only need a little piece at a time, and you're getting a massive roll in there. It's a huge, honestly, it's a huge amount, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant at getting all the dust off. Now, you won't believe me, but when you sand, so when you've embossed something, when you sand over the top, it creates lots of dust, and honestly this cloth gets rid of all of that, and it makes it just pop to life. It's quite incredible. So if you've got any core cardstock that has a different colour core, and what I mean by that is all your linen cardstock, so all the packs of linen cardstock that we do, or most of them, I'm pretty sure nearly every one of them, has a white core. So if you run that through an embossing folder and then you sand it back with your sanding blocks very lightly, just in circular motions over the top, then wipe it with the cloth, you get the amazing white come through and the colour stays intact. You can also do it with glitter cardstock as well. You can actually sand back the glitter, get the white cardstock from the core, and then just and it still leaves the glitter intact. So really great little thing to have. You'll be reaching for it time and time again, and it's one of those things you don't know you need until you've got it, and then you'll be sanding everything all the time and then wiping it with your cloth. But today's price is $6.39 or $7.96 in platinum. So yeah, grab that one today.
I love doing a bit of sanding with an embossing folder. I think it
too.
really looks, it gives it a really cool effect, doesn't it? Like distressed effect.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Fred says, and I like this safety tip, keep a bowl of ice water near when using hot glue to plunge fingers that may catch glue unintentionally.
Yeah, that's very true, and I would say that that really applies if you're gluing something back together and you want to sort of press that in together. You need to be quite careful. But what I would also say is a lot of people worry about the strings, like the strings of glue. Don't worry about them. Wait till it's all cooled down, because if you're trying to get them out of the way while you're gluing, you're going to burn your fingers. So, and those bits of glue will just break away, or you can snip them with a pair of scissors, or even when it's cooled a little bit, you can just push them and it will just, you know, round it off. And mostly it's the flower forming foam sometimes that you burn your fingers, because you're holding it and gluing at the same time and pushing them together. So yeah, just be really careful, because it is very, very hot. Got 8 questions now. Yay!
That's more like it.
I thought they were trying, because you said we normally get the most amount, they're probably thinking, let's give them the least amount today.
Don't do that. More, please. 8 is good. Hilary says, I love my sanding blocks. I use them all the time.
Yes.
Now, tweezers. You get 4 in here. Anti-magnetic, smooth-tipped stainless steel tweezers. Ideal for precise, fine detail craft work, it says here on the front. Yeah. Now, that is a crazy price. I don't know what price I was expecting to see on the screen there, but not £3.59p. $4.76. So you get the 4 different types of tweezers, depending on, I suppose, what you're working with, the kind of tweezer that you like to work with the most. So the top one here is your flat end tip. Then the second one down is your straight end tip tweezer. You've then got your angle point tip tweezer. and then your needlepoint tip tweezer as well. And whilst a lot of people obviously use these within the world of craft, I remember last time we had these on, a few viewers were saying that they like this set particularly because they keep a couple for craft and then keep a couple for their sort of beauty regime as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, perfect for that, right?
Yeah, they are absolutely perfect. They're just really clever. I think we sometimes wonder why we need so many, but actually when you've got them out on your desk, and these are the sort of things that I would say, these are the tools, leave on your desk. Because all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, I've got a flower I need to pick up there. And actually you need that flat-ended one because that's a bigger one to be able to get hold of. They're really good for quilling as well. So if you've got anything quilling that you want to do, you can also put them on your tweezers. I love the tweezers that you press in to open and then let go. They are really good if you're wet gluing like sides of the boxes, because you can literally, if you're making a box and you want to wet glue it instead of use your tape pens, you can literally hold your tweezers and put your tweezers on there and leave them, because as soon as you let it go, they close in and then go to the next one, and then you can keep moving them around. So they've got, every one of these tweezers has got an ideal place, and they're absolutely brilliant.
It's those needlepoint tip ones that are always closed that you squeeze to open.
Yeah,
and then like you say, you've got great ones there for kind of bigger embellishments or the smaller embellishments as well. But you know, keep a couple in the craft room, keep a couple in your makeup case as well. Laura has a pair of tweezers and she always chases me around, usually about once a month. I have like a couple of really long, wiry, grey eyebrows that kind of grow out, and she'll spy it across the room. She's like, eyebrows there again. She'll grab her tweezers and chase me around. It hurts, doesn't it, when you pluck? Does anyone else do that? Like, you ever pluck your eyebrows? It makes your eyes water.
Well, I suppose once you're used to it, I've overplucked my eyebrows for years, so I've hardly got any now. So I don't have very. I haven't only got very thin eyebrows.
You can overpluck what, so they don't grow back?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, years ago it was a thing in the 80s. Like everyone really, like we had a tiny little line, so I proper overplucked, and they just did grow back. A lot of men though go to beauticians now and get their eyebrows done. My
barber, he doesn't shave them all off, but he just gives them a little trim when I go and get my haircut. All these things I do as I get older. $3.59 if you're platinum on the precision tweezers, or $4.76. Now, talking about picking up smaller items, tweezers, yes, but I think even easier than using tweezers, the wax tool. I
love this. It's the picky up, pokey down tool.
Yay.
That's exactly what it is, exactly what it does. It is brilliant. It's great for any sort of embellishments. I love this tool, and I was so pleased when it came out. So you're getting your wax tool. You can see it says 2 pieces. That's because you're getting an additional little head with that as well. But you are getting your, I believe you're getting your wax refills with it as well, Dean? Oh, it comes separate, so you can buy these separately, but you do get one in there as well. Now, your actual tool, I've just grabbed our one from the side, comes in 2 parts. So, I mean, it looks amazing anyway. On one side, you've got this tool. Now, it may look sharp, but actually, it's got a flat end. And the reason it's got a flat end, and that is because it's for poking down your gems. So once you put your gems in place, you've then got this tool, which you've got that flat end with, and then you can poke them down. So that's a really great one, and it's also really good just for positioning and putting them into place. On the other end, that's where your wax tip will go, and literally that just unscrews off like so. So when it wears out, you can screw it back on. Now, I have to say, since we got these, I have never replaced mine.
Wow.
So if you're careful with it, it's going to last you a long time. And even when it starts to lose its stickiness, all you have to do is get your little craft knife and just take a little bit, or scratch with your nail a little bit off at the top, and then that will just reveal your sticky wax again, and then you're ready to go. And I have known other people that have been a bit too heavy-handed and snap that bit off at the top. It's wax. Mould it back together to a point, and that's going to last you. So don't think just because you've broken the tip off it's not going to work anymore. Just mould it back to a tip, and then it will work again. So even though we do the extra replacement tips, which are really good to buy, make sure that you do go for this one, because it's a great tool. And literally what you do is you pick up your gems, and they will stick on the end of your wax tool, and then you will then just put them down to your project wherever you want them to go. Turn it round. You can position them a little bit better better with your actual design of your tool, or you can push down on the top or pop the lid back on and then push the gem down with the top of the pen as well, and then that will hold it all in position. So you're getting that today at $10.36, $10.36 platinum, because we've sold out in the UK, so sorry about that, but a great little one to have.
You've also got the wax tool replacements there as well.
I have got them, yes, so we're doing those as well. Amazing, yes, so you can. So if you do need some new ones to go for, they're a pack of 3. You've just seen me take them off. We'll take them off the top and then you can pop them back on. So you're getting them today for £6.36 in the UK. In the US only, I'm afraid. The UK have sold out.
Jean Marie says, is there reverse tweezer in that set? Yeah, why has my voice gone so high? That the one at the bottom, the needle point tip is a reversey one. That's one that's closed. Then you squeeze. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
There. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to squeeze it through the package. Look. Can you see? It's closed there. Ready? And there you go. So that one's a reverse one, isn't it? Yeah. I think there's 2 reverse actually. That one's a. Oh no, it's not. That's just squashed in the packet. Yes, there is one. The wax tool is another must-have, says Jean Marie, especially great for tiny paper piecing and embellishments. Yes, paper piecing, absolutely. Of course, one of the best things you can get that we showed you yesterday is the hold and release sheets for that, which are still, I think, available in the US. Hello again, Stephanie Theodos. Getting to watch a little bit, she says. And I use tweezers all the time, says Alison, as I have sausage fingers. I know how you feel, Alison. I have great big fingers and feel like tweezers and like the picking up pokey down tools are absolutely perfect for those of us like we two who have sausage fingers. So ballpoint glue pens, these are fantastic, mate. You get 5 of these in the set. Someone was asking about these yesterday, actually, whoever you are. They are in stock and available at £7.99 or £10.39. These are brilliant and great for like detailed application. So you can write with these if you want. You know, embellish with these and then add things like your glitter, add things like your gilding flakes,
illusion powders,
things like your illusion powders, add things like your flock onto these too. The great thing is, because they've got like a little precision 7mm nib, you can, you know, be very precise with these, with your illustrations and embellishments, and you know, you can write little messages and then you know, pop all of the things that we've just mentioned on these as well. You will just tap these very lightly just to get these going and get the glue flowing. You can see that it is blue glue that you're going to get in here, and the rule of thumb is once you lay this down, it comes out blue, and then you wait for it to go clear, and that's when it becomes tacky, and you can lay down on top whatever it is that you want to lay down on top of it. I mean, an easy way to remember it, I can't remember who came up with the rhyme, but it's a good one. If you're wondering how to use these, you lay it down. If it's blue, it won't do. When it's clear, you can adhere. So that's how you, I mean, you can, you don't have to. £7.99 or £10.39, you get 5 in the pack, and those are our ballpoint glue pen sets. Next up, if you want the glue pens but with bigger nibs.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we've got one of the ones that Ben just showed you in this pack, but also you've got a chisel nib and you've got a bigger nib as well in there, which is brilliant to write in. So you're getting 3 different nibs in this one as well. We have sold out in the US, I'm afraid, with this one, but you're getting 3 glue pens. I think these are incredible, especially I use the sort of harder nib one, which is this one here. Let's just take that one out. You can see there, that's the nib that you're getting. And what you do is literally you pump it down on your glass mat or on whatever you're putting it onto. So you just give it the pumps. The blue glue will come through, so you'll be able to see it. And then you just craft as normal. So, and like with Ben, what Ben was saying is there's so much that you can apply to these. Your flock, your glitters, your gilding flakes. You can also put your illusion powders, your pearl powders on there. Anything that you put onto anything sticky is going to work work with these pens. So if you like writing, these are really good if you want to do your baubles at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
If you want to want the kids maybe to draw around their hands onto plates, you can then put glitters and things onto there, so they can do that. It's just a really good set of pens to have. And then your chisel nib is really good because this gives you a bigger lay down and a straighter end. So if you like to do your calligraphy writing, this would be perfect for that. If you want to do something really special, write with something really special, that one is good for that one as well. So you're getting the 3 pens in this pack, and then the same one, the ballpoint one that Ben was showing you in the 5-pack, you get an additional 1 in there, plus your additional 2 with your thicker nibs on there. And today you're getting them for $9.99 or $7.99.
Hello Stephanie, hello Lois, who says camera 6 must be behaving today. It is. 6 is behaving, Lois, at the minute. 6. All right, 6. Linda says hello from Maryland as well. Hello, Linda. By the way, still got 8 questions. Room for more if you want to fire those in. Next up on must-have tools is the cutting mat. The 12 by 9 cutting mat, this one actually. Self-healing ability as well. So if you're using this in conjunction or in combination with your rotary cutters, your craft knives, this is absolutely perfect. So if you're into your papercraft, if you're into your soft craft, it has got that self-healing ability. It's got imperial and metric measurements on there as well, and it ensures that every time you are cutting, you can measure and cut precisely. Whether you're using your angles, in your soft craft, you can measure and cut precisely as well. Whatever the craft, papercraft, soft craft, card making, scrapbooking, you name it. It's a really nice size as well, so if you are someone who likes to take some craft items with you when you go traveling, not necessarily would you be taking like your glass mat for instance, but this would be perfect. It's a nice sort of universal size to craft on. Will pack into your bag really nice and neatly, and as I say, has that self-healing ability. And whatever your choice of measurement, you are good to go because you have got your inches one side, and you have also got your metric measurements on there as well. £5.59. I think that is a brilliant price. 9 questions we have now, so thank you for those. It is £11.99p if you want to get this in the US. You know what? Some people, isn't there, in life where you show something, right? It's like someone I know. I won't mention his name. Like if you say, oh, I've been on holiday, and he'll go, oh, where have you been? And I go, oh, I've been to Tenerife, and he'll go, well, I've been to 11erife, right? There's people in life like that, isn't there? So here I've got like a 12 by 9 cutting mat, but someone over there.
Oh, I've got a 12 by 18.
Mine is bigger than yours. I've got a 12 by 18 inch. I mean, look at the size of this one.
All right, show off.
I love these cutting mats. I mean, not only are they Crafters Companion branded, I'm going to turn it the right way there so you can see. I love the fact that you've got all your measurements on there, but it's that self-healing mat. These are what we all started with, aren't they? We used to have all the self-heating mats where you can just cut into, and they last you such a long time. They're super soft. So some people prefer these, some people prefer a glass mat. I've actually got both. So in my craft room, I've got my glass mat in front of me because I use that the most. And then I've got a smaller one next to me. So I do lots of cutting on that as well. So I can switch between the two. Brilliant mat to have. If you love your cutting, I would say to go for it, try it, because you'll probably love it. I know a lot of people do their material cutting on these mats as well. So a great mat to do all your sort of with your material cutter, your rotary cutter and stuff. Do that with these mats. So a really good one to have. And we've got this today for $10.39 or $19.99 in your platinum price. So grab that one while we've got them.
Scissors next. All 3 of the scissors. What do we want to start with? Small. Now, these are brilliant scissors. So much so, I bought the big snips, as you know, for Mum for Christmas. Wasn't her only gift, but my mum is very picky. She won't mind me saying she's very particular about things. So to buy her something like this needs to be the best of the best. And that's why I did it. Said to my mum, last time she came up, we were in the kitchen, I was preparing something, I can't remember what it was. So these are the best scissors. What do you mean the best scissors? Scissors are just scissors. I said, no, you need to try these. And she has now got rid of the scissors that she's been using for years at home. It uses the ones that I give to her. Why, I hear you cry? Because our scissors are built to make cutting an absolute joy. Japanese stainless steel. These are non-stick for you as well. They are ergonomically designed, so whether you're left-handed or whether you are right-handed, these will cut beautifully. Straight edge, and literally, I know we always say this, you shouldn't do this with scissors, but with our scissors, you can go from fabric to card to paper, back to fabric. And we have a range of different sizes for you as well. So 4.5-inch snips here for you. These ones, perfect for your fussy cutting. I know some people like to fussy cut with larger scissors, but you know, these are the ones you probably see most people fussy cutting with. Great for your soft crafts as well. Great for cutting off those little threads that might be hanging off fabric. So £6.39 or $11.19 for the 4.5 precision snips. I have 2 pairs of this neck size. I find like this is a great size to have, like the 6-inch straight, and everything I said to you just a few moments ago about the 4.5-inch snips applies here. Straight edge, Japanese stainless steel blades, and listen, you can hear the. Jamie said, don't cut the wire in your mic. You can hear the quality that you've got with these, and honestly, try them, get them. You won't believe how bad and how average your scissors are until you've tried ours, because these are exceptional. Start the scissor chat, please, for me in the comments. So those are your 6-inch snips. And listen, we have a pair which seems to sort of float around the house. Sometimes it will be in the bathroom, sometimes it will be in the kitchen, you know, sometimes it will be somewhere else, but you can use it in the kitchen for cutting up your food. Some people use these in the garden as well for doing a little bit of pruning and trimming. Craft, obviously, but for £10.39 or $15.99, great value for money. And then the last set you've got here is the 9-inch snips. So these are the big ones. Everything that I've just said about the 6 and the 4.5-inch applies. What is genius about this, I don't think I've ever seen another pair of scissors that has this. You've got the 3-inch measuring guide built into one of your blades there. So it allows for measuring and cutting accuracy. £12.79 or $19.99. And listen, if you want to hear why these are so good, let's ask one of the very best experts in the business for her take. Debbie, why are the scissors so good?
Because they work.
$12.79 or $19.99 is your price. If you are in the club, make sure you jump in and grab yours. Rhonda says, why are they so good? Because they work. Lol. I tell you what, that one is just going to live on forever, isn't it? I've got my scissors this week, says Sheila, and I won't look back now. Sheila, best scissors you can get. Rhonda says, I let a friend use my scissors at a recent crop. Her eyes got really big, and she said, I kid you not, these cut like butter. And Shirley says, I love the scissors. They are the best that I have used. If you don't believe us, read the comments and you can see what everyone else is saying. Essentials corner shortly, but one of the best cutters in the business, our large guillotine.
Absolutely. I love the large ones. Lots of people like the smaller one. We've got one of those for you as well. But the large one is brilliant because not only has it got a 13-inch cutting capacity. I mean, let's just take that in for a second. 13-inch cutting capacity, which is huge. It's also got it's got score lines embedded into it. It's also got a finger guard. It's also got your hardened stainless steel blade, and it's got an easy grip handle. So it's absolutely brilliant. Now, it's also got a scoring tool that's inside. That one's gone missing off the top of our one here, but it actually sits in the top here. This is your whole grid. It's got a piece that fits out like this. So your actual arm that comes out has a little clip on the bottom here, which you literally just fold in when you put it back or bring it out like that. So that creates your stand and creates this flat edge. Now you've also got centimetres along the top and you've got inches as well. So everything that you need to be precise. And down the bottom here, you've also got your centimetres and inches as well. So brilliant, brilliant piece of toolkit. It's great because it has your scorings. I've just pinched this out the mini one. You can literally score. Now you're probably thinking, how can you score onto the board like this? So I'm going to show you. It is really, really easy. I'm just going to try and grab myself a piece of card. Oh, can't seem to get them apart. There we go. Now let's just say I want to score in at 5 inches. All you would do is butt it to the edge of your card here, go in where your 5-inch line is, literally score down there. That gives you a score line straight away. Look at that. Perfect, perfect score line. So I've done that at 5 inches, so I want to make a 5-inch card. So I'm going to place that to my 5-inch, cut down there, and then we're going to turn it round and go to our 5-inch onto there as well. And there we go, we've made a 5-inch card blank, simple as that. We're using the scoring tool and the guillotine at the same time. So it's an absolutely brilliant piece of kit, and you can get yours today. Oh, in fact, it's UK is sold out. It's US only, I'm afraid. $47.99. You can get that if you're platinum price. So that one is your larger guillotine. Now your smaller guillotine is exactly the same, apart from you've got a smaller surface to go on. So your actual designs here go up to 6.5 inches. So right to the end is 6.5 inches. You've got in centimetres and you've got inches as well. You've got your scoring tool in the top. You've got that amazing cutting blade, which is from the sword factory. So you can hear it as it cuts down. And each cut is sharpening because you've got a metal blade on the side here. And that's really important because it means that it's going to keep the longevity of your guillotine. It's then got your finger guards. Now, I'd absolutely urge you, make sure you always place your fingers on there. It also stops your paper from slipping. So if I want to create a 4x4 card, I can literally go down there. I know I've got precision there. Turn it round. We go back to that 4-inch. Down again. And also, you're keeping your fingers intact because you know that they're not going anywhere if they're on that finger guard. So that's what that's for. Now, if you want to tighten it because it gets loose, you've got a nut and bolt here. Literally use your little spanner and you'll be able to tighten it, and then that'll be working absolutely fine. Just in case you get a bit of a floppy arm, because sometimes that happens when you're overusing something like we all do. Right, so that's your other one. You're getting that today. Again, sold out in the UK, so apologies there, but in the US, you're getting that for £31.99. Now, one more thing till we get on to our questions, and that is our little mini paper trimmer. I mean, the cutest thing you've ever seen, isn't it, in your life, is this paper trimmer. And what this is brilliant for, it's one of those craft top pleasers. Because literally you are going to have this on your desk at all times. Every time you get a small piece of paper and you want to cut some little embellishments off, or you want to create little squares, literally you are going to be able to use your trimmer, place it inside, use your little cutter. This is your cutter, and it's got your traditional little cutter, so you can buy your replacement blades for that. It's got your, this just opens and shuts. I'm not going to open it all because this is a brand new one, but super easy to use and just a really handy little bit of kit to have. And the best thing about it is if you go to lots of craft shows, craft crops, craft groups, you can pop that in your handbag. It's not going to take up a lot of room, super light. In fact, it's going to go lovely with your hot glue gun, isn't it? So these sort of things can just pop into your craft bag, and then you're going to be able to use them as well. So a brilliant piece of kit there, and you can get that today for $7.96 in dollars, because I'm afraid UK, we have sold out again. So, but hopefully it won't be long before we get them back in. Right, Ben, over to you. Have we got some questions?
Yeah, we have. In just a second, we will be asking those questions. Linda just does loads of chat about scissors. Whenever I say start the scissor chat, it flies in. They are great scissors. I have 2 pairs of each, says Linda. Love the scissors. They are the best I've used, says Shirley. Ms. Topcop says, hi, I have like 5 pairs of each of the size scissors. They are the beast. You've put the beast. The best beast. Hilary says, I have CC scissors in my craft room, my kitchen and my bedroom. I've just trimmed my fringe with them.
Yes, I do my fringe.
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. We saw that on a Make It Saturday, didn't we? And Suzanne says, these scissors are a must for everyone. I keep the 2 large ones in the craft room and kitchen, and the medium-sized ones I have in my bathroom and the little ones. We have some questions which we're going to ask in just a few moments' time. Feel free, if you haven't yet popped your question in, to send it over. We're more than happy to ask more. Lots of questions about glue sticks and glue guns I can see here, so we'll chat around those. Before that though, let's have the premiere of a brand new video which might give you information on something which is coming very soon. Hello everybody, I'm just packing all the essentials I need for Crafterganza. Bit of light reading for the plane. An award-winning presenter never goes anywhere without his trophy. Bingo balls. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey, thank you very much.
Ben,
Yeah?
Do you really think you're going to need all of that?
Do you know what? You're right. I think I need a bigger case. Oh, sorry, I was just laughing at that guy. He's a funny guy, isn't he? Funny guy. Wonder why he's packing all of that stuff in his suitcase, eh?
I
Ooh.
wonder why.
Hey,
I hope you've got your ticket, guys, because we can't wait. We're super excited. It's just going to be amazing. So, yeah, if you haven't got your ticket, then try and get one.
Yeah, still tickets available for both the US shows and also the one here in County Durham as well, which we're super excited about. So hopefully you can come along and say hello. Right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions.
Oh, nice.
Shoo, let's have the first one from Violet Hastings. Fire in more if you want. Will the glue gun use standard glue sticks or only CC brand / size?
So I can't really answer that because I don't know what other glue sticks are sized at.
Right.
I would possibly say they're all quite generic sizes.
So universal size,
I
is
think
it?
they're probably universal sizes, yeah, but I couldn't guarantee that. So ours are 7mm in thickness. So what I would say is if you're looking on other sites to look for glue sticks, see what millimetre they are in width. And
Yeah.
then if they're 7mm, they will fit.
Okay. This is a bit of a tough question to ask. It might be a case of customer services. I don't know, but Hilary says, my Gemini 2 isn't cutting on one side. Is it something I'm doing wrong, or could it be broken?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's anything you're doing wrong, so I would absolutely give customer services a ring and see what they have. It's very, very, little comeback of Geminis, but, it's just...
It can happen, can't it?
Of course it can happen,
same with
yeah,
anything.
absolutely. So if it has got a fault, we've got our Gemini John.
Gemini
in the building.
John!
Yeah, so, and he's brilliant at finding out what could be going wrong with your Geminis. So give customer services a ring because they'll absolutely be able to help you.
I've still never met Gemini John.
Haven't you?
No.
Are you sure?
I might have walked past him, but I've never spoken to him.
Oh, yeah, no, he's lovely. And he's like the Del Boy of Gemini machines.
Is he?
Yeah, he's just brilliant. He's
What does he look
lovely.
like?
He's only a small man, white hair, glasses.
Ah.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's just...
Is he always in next door?
Yeah. Yeah, he's always got a Gemini with him. That's why he's called Gemini John. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to, well, maybe tomorrow, I'll have to go through and say hello.
Yes, definitely.
Ash is messaged in. How long does the charge last on the glue gun? I mean, obviously you need to charge it for longer than we did, but how long then should it last? I mean, that's a bit of a tough question, I guess, is it?
Yeah, I honestly don't know because it's the first time I've seen them today and used them today. So, and it's because I've been off, so I don't really know a lot about the glue guns. So I think we need to experiment a bit with them, and we have been told that they need to be charged for at least 2.5 hours. And Johnny, bless him, come in half hour before the show started and said, "Oh, I've put this on charge for you, Debbie."
I thought you walked in then for a second. It sounded exactly like him. I was like, where's Johnny gone? Oh, Debbie.
Yeah, put this on charge. But half hour wasn't enough, and it was obviously didn't have any charge. So, and then when the show started, I switched it over with the one I used this morning, but that only had about half-hour charge as well. So they do need 2.5-hour charges. I think when it's fully charged, they probably last you quite a long time. I mean, you're talking about a small instrument, so when you look at, it's like hoovers and things, isn't it? Like when you charge something, they'll say you'll get maybe 40-50 minutes out of a hoover. So out of something that's small, I think you're probably getting the same amount of charge. I reckon you'd probably get about an hour's charge out of them.
Okay.
But I am only guessing.
Yeah.
I think we'd have to put it to the test. But what I would say is just to make sure that you've always got charge. Whenever you finish using it, just put it back on charge.
Sarah Part says, can glue sticks, glue guns, be used with wax seal stamps?
So yes, they can, absolutely. Before we bought in the wax glue,
Yeah.
whatever they were, can't think what stamps.
Wax seal stamps. Yeah.
Wax seal kits, that's the ones. Years ago, it's what they used to do with hot glue guns. They used to do like on an envelope, so especially for weddings, if you put some like dried flowers on the envelope seal and then put your glue over the top and just press it down with anything that you've got that can impress. In fact, I tell you, oh no, that wouldn't be strong. I think that would burn it. So anything metal that you could put down, you can create your own presses on the glue. So yes, you can absolutely use them. And you can also use them to create your wax seals if you've got the wax seal stamps.
Could the glue gun, asks Sherry, could the glue gun acrylic storage bins? Oh, could the glue gun glue acrylic storage bins?
Acrylic storage bins. Yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I know it's plastic and you think it was melt, but it doesn't, because the glue dries quite quickly. Well, it goes cold quite quickly. So I would say less is more to start with. If you're actually fixing something, I mean, honestly, Ben, it's a brilliant fixer for everything, just everything. I mean, obviously anything that's going to, like polystyrene and things like that, it's just going to melt. Yeah. But anything like your acrylic or china and wood and anything like that is going to glue together amazingly with that. So yes, you could absolutely glue your acrylic bin. Have you broken your bin then?
Susan, this is a good question. Once the glue stick is in, can you change to a different colour, or do you have to use up the colour that's in there first?
So that's a brilliant question, because earlier I thought the same, and I was thinking, can it come out? Because obviously once it's gone in, you have to use up that colour. Now I did have to pull it a little bit, but it did come out. Right. So all I would say though is a little tiny bit at the end you might just have to work out before you put the next one in, because this morning when I put the blue one in, when I was squeezing it, the clear one was coming out, and it was because there was a little globule left of that. So you just need to clear that colour first, and then yes, you can. So the answer to that is yes, you can change the colours.
Question from Sheila. What marker pen doesn't show through the other side when using them to colour? So alcohol markers do, don't they?
Yes.
And that's normal, isn't it? Because people worry sometimes about that.
Yeah, it's absolutely normal. I know a lot of people don't like that because sometimes they're colouring directly onto something that they're then turning over. The only way to get around that is if you're colouring something that has a die cut with it, die cut another one, you can attach it to the back and then you won't see it. Or you can apply another piece of card on the inside of your card so you're not going to see it. So there's ways to get around that. Unfortunately, the nature of the beast with alcohol marker colouring is it soaks through onto your cardstock. If you do a lighter lay down, then you don't get so much colour coming through, but if you like to blend your colours and add that depth of colour, then obviously it's going to come through at the back. And apart from that, I would say items like our glitter markers, metallic markers, none of them show through the back, so you can use those sort of pens to go through, but alcohol markers are always going to show.
So do aqua markers then?
Aqua markers don't, no. So, but that again, it depends on your cardstock. So if you've got good quality watercolour cardstock, that shouldn't come through to the back either. But sometimes it can get a bit mucky when you're actually using watercolours, so just be careful.
Lots of thank yous coming through for the answers. Susan says, do CC have a mat to use for making little bits from hot glue, like hearts or snowflakes? So you mean like a mat to store bits on, I suppose she means?
Maybe, or you might be meaning a mat that you can actually design patterns onto. We don't. We do the glass mat. We do the mat, the cutting mat. I would say, and maybe you might be talking about a heat-proof mat.
So the mixed media mat might work, mightn't it? So a mixed media
mat you can absolutely use. And I would also say baking paper or parchment paper is brilliant, because actually, like, let's say, trying to think of a Halloween, you want to do some cobwebs, you could literally do your cobwebs all onto parchment paper, let it dry, peel it off, and then you can hang them up. You could do snowflakes, so if you want to draw a snowflake design, you can do that onto parchment, and then while it's still wet, put your string through it, and then put a little bit of glue over the top, and then you've got hanging decorations for Christmas. So much you can do with a hot glue gun.
And one final question, this is from Kelly. Question, Debbie, I'm struggling making flowers when I use the flower tools, they are not forming. Should I be using the ball tool?
So yes, I would say that a ball tool definitely helps you shape your flowers. It's a brilliant one to have. I don't think we do the ball tools anymore, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them online somewhere. So yes, so what you do is put them on your iron to heat them. As they drop, then use your ball tool to mould them. If you don't have fingernails on your thumb, you could mould them with your actual thumb instead of a ball tool, so that's going to work. But if you haven't, then yeah, try and get yourself some ball tools because they will work. But just manipulating them with your finger sometimes makes quite a cool petal as well. And I would also say, Ben, don't be so harsh on yourself because they're probably better than they look. Like, because when you put them all together as a flower, even the misshapen ones look pretty cool because flowers aren't perfect.
100% right. We were making some foam flowers yesterday and we were using the stressor and that. And a few of mine looked a bit like misshapen, but I thought, well, like, flowers do sometimes look like that, don't they?
So, absolutely,
We're done. That was Essentials Corner. You're done.
We're done. Oh, I'm done now.
Yes. Show off, Debbie. You're fine.
I'm not really done though because we have a brand new launch tomorrow. And I've only just got the products. So I'm going to go and prep a bit.
Are we allowed to say what it is?
I think so. I don't know.
Julie says, yeah.
Oh.
Is it the?
It's the mini dies.
Yeah.
Mini dies. I have to tell you, I'm a little bit blown away with them.
Oh.
Yeah, there's loads of them. If you like just embellishment dies, you are going to love them. I mean, there's numbers, alphabets, there's literally baking sets, there's garden sets, there's so much.
We'll make sure you're in tomorrow. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you,
will you come back later on as well? I know we're on Facebook and YouTube in an hour's time. It's me, you and a hammer, basically, where we're doing crafts under the hammer. That sounds a bit violent, doesn't it? It isn't violent at all. It's a very nice show. It's going to be fast and furious. Come and join me for some deals. We'll have some fun in a bit. Until then, bye for now.